During the cold of winter and talks of fishing being quiet, our beaches come alive. And which one reigns supreme? Let's find out in the battle of the beaches. First up, the Bass Coast. Old Shimano jaw, the beach weapon, ready to go. I'm just going to chuck the old twisty on, the old reliable. So I haven't fished here too often, probably fished a couple of times. Actually haven't had much success. I've caught a handful of fish, but it's never been like on. But then again, I've never fished here with a lure. So, and being winter and the time of year that they should be around, hopefully some schools do come through. It's currently running tide, probably about halfway through, and I tend to look for that sort of end of the high and that turn, so the run out. We're pretty much placed perfectly, so I think pretty good timing. We're able to fish that build up, and then fingers crossed that prime bite time. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Cast up and down, do our thing. Try to scout out a school or two. Alright, let's go. Like a few of the beaches down this way, it's actually drops very deep very quickly. It's a very different type of beach than what you tend to get sort of like down Gippsland way or something like that. So it can be a bit harsh sometimes, the conditions. Like sometimes a swell just kills you, and it does look pretty swelly today. So my confidence levels aren't through the roof, but I mean surely we can find a school at some point. Oh, look at that, it's pretty hectic. Look at that, far out. I reckon we're just gonna have to go for a walk and find a hole. You can see here, you can see it's a bit of a hill. Once the tide sort of comes in, you're gonna be casting into that. It's gonna be all a big deep hole here. So I think I might struggle here early. Mate, look at that, that's like World Surfing Championship right there. And it looks like it's just the whole way. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure what it means from a fishing sense. Does it deter him? I don't know, it might not have any bearing whatsoever, but I just like casting into flat water. It might be just a mental thing. I can see a bit of a gutter down that way. I'm just gonna quickly make my way down that way because this water here just looks way too hectic. If you are planning to have a session on the beach, try to aim for a northerly, because that wind's coming right over my back at the moment, and it's as comfortable as you're going to get on the beach. If the wind was straight in our face, you won't be having a good day. So always look for that northerly. If today wasn't a northerly, I wouldn't have come out. I would have done something else. Yeah, this is going to be hard work. Look, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to persist for a good couple of hours here. If not, see you right down there, that's Cape Woolamai. Phillip Island on the other side of that. I can't remember the beach's name, but there's a nice long stretch of beach. That beach has always tended to be a bit more fishy than here, for me anyway. I've just walked around this corner. See if it's any better here. Essentially, I'm just going to walk down here and then walk all the way back, casting as I'm going.
PBs were broken today of distance walked without a fish. Kilcunda just did not want to play ball.
I mean that's as good of a gutter that you're going to get. Like if you're not going to catch a fish in that on this beach, you're not going to get it anywhere. That's a perfect gutter. Get more central to it. I'm gonna give this gutter a good 10 minutes. I'm just gonna pepper it, and if there's nothing, I'm walking off, because that's as good as a gutter gets. That's deep. That's deep in there. Which, don't get me wrong, you need to be on the edges of the gutter, but the swell's just pumping too hard, and it's just difficult to fish in that zone. Come on, man! Surely there's salmon in there. Has to be. There has to be. Alright, we've given the area a good sweep. I've walked good 1 to 2 k's up the beach, casting the whole way. It's just nothing. I don't think it doesn't necessarily say much for how good the beach is for fishing. I think coming into that new moon, the swell's up, and I think that makes it uncomfortable fishing anywhere you go. Feel the bait fishers, pretty much one on every single gutter. No one's caught anything. They're all complaining about their sinkers not holding, lines going down the beach, so it's not the most comfortable conditions. But all we're going to do is we're going to head to the car now. Still got time in the tide. I'm going to head towards Phillip Island, the back beach there, and we'll catch the top of the high there. Here we go, Anzacs Beach, Cape Woolamai. I've done well here before. It's pretty much adjacent to Gunnamatta, so surely there's not much of a difference. Swell is still up, but we're coming towards the tip of the high, and I'm really looking at that start of the run out, which is when I tend to get most of my fish.
Barren, poor showing from the Bass Coast, or maybe it was the angler who was out of form. It's been a long winter, who knows?
This is the point in the day when you sort of reach that crossroads where you're like, and it doesn't matter if you're boat fishing or on the beach, it's like if it doesn't happen now, it's just not happening. Oh, this is it. This is the peak of the tide, start of the run out. I can slowly see it starting to run out now. And if I don't find a patch of something very soon, it is game over. And that's fishing.
And game over it was. Either way, the floodgates would have to open sooner or later, so it was on to the reigning champion to see if it could take another win. Alright guys, Gunnamatta, the old reliable. It's a week after, and we're looking at much better conditions today. A lot less of a swell than last week, so hopefully that's an advantage. What an absolute pearler of a morning. You can tell the weather's starting to get a bit better. It's absolutely mint out here. I've walked past all those people at the start. There's heaps of fishermen here. That's the only problem with Gunnamatta. It's just always packed. We'll start flicking here and work our way down the beach. Twice I've first casted here and got a fish, and we've come up dry. The beaches are making us work. I think if you do about 4 or 5 casts in a general area and you get nothing, rest assured that there's nothing there. Let's cast the edge of this gutter as well. You don't get better conditions than this here. Last week it would have been unfishable here. Alright, come on. We just need a school to rock up. It's the run-in tide as we speak. We're probably coming to the last hour of the run-in. So it's not fully in. I like it when it's fully in and it's actually starting to run out. And we will fish that. So it might be a tad early, but this is the time you want to be here. Alright, let's push down to the next gutter. Alright, we're finally on. I had the camera off because not much was happening. And we're finally hooked up. Seems like a half decent one too. Alright, so coming up to the top of the tide now, hopefully that's our cue. There we go. That's a lovely sambo. Here's our salmon. Beautiful.
straight into the bait bag, I reckon. All right, first of many, hopefully. All right, let's see if we can get a live hook up now. Oh, yep, another hit. Yeah, on. Beautiful, 2 in a row. That's Sorge, they're good fish too. They are good fish. And there's a massive hill in front of me, so it's actually a bit of a struggle to bring it up. Another good one. Another very, very good fish. That's actually a better one. Wow. So I'm right on the edge of that gutter. So that's deep water there. So that's the edge where the waves are breaking. And it was right in the middle of that edge. Yeah, on again. All right. Come off. No, it's still there. This is it. This is what I've been waiting for. It's a fine line between just having nothing and just having a shit day of it. But when they're on here, they absolutely go off and it's so fun. These are solid. And that's what you get winter time. Coming towards the end of winter now, so if you want some solid sessions, the next few weeks are going to be prime with that better weather coming in. So you're going to have those nice days on the beach. These are good salmon. Bring in the next wave. Beautiful. Halco twisty, doing the damage. Now the other beaches I went to, doesn't mean they're average. Nah, I probably just don't know them too well. Right place, right time. Like lucky I was here when I was. Sometimes it's all it is, it's just pure luck. They're good size too. Yeah, just in here.
That's another good effort.
That's a hell of a save that. That is a hell of a save that.
That's an unbelievable save from
That's a fantastic save from the goalkeeper. Well done, goalkeeper.
Well, they'll keep looping around here.
Just in this gutter, you reckon?
Like sort of right on the edge of the wash. Weird. Disappeared as quick as they came. Like we should, because I'm here pretty early, we should be able to get our bag. Like, if they're gonna come on like that, they're usually not that sporadic. Yeah, on. Yeah. In sort of there, where the rocks are. Heavy fish. Like they're not those little guys, which is nice. Go straight into where those rocks are. Like, yeah, right ahead there. Hopefully they're back on. There we go. It's done a mischief too. Bang. Down in his throat. It's going to be hard to get out. I hate when they do that. Alright, we found the spot. And every other time I've come here, I've actually come here a bit too late. Sort of come in the last 20 minutes of it. And I end up only getting a few fish. So hopefully we can get a decent bag here. Oh yeah, oh, I got a hit. Yeah. Come out here, come out here. The thing is, they eat anything on their day.
But they should, yeah.
I'll go grab you one.
Oh, that's all.
I've got a few of them, so there we go.
Bloody hell, man, you're smashing it.
Whoop. I'll go get him. I'll go get him a Halco twisty. There we go. Another good Sambo. Usually you do get them on anything when they're around, but the old Halco twisty is the bee's knees. I think I deserve a sponsorship from Halco for the amount of plug I give them on this lure. Chuck that on, see how you go. Usually it's the only style of lure that I bring with me.
Yeah,
it's
man,
just...
I tend to go to tackle shops and look at expensive, weird shit. It's all the old plastic stuff that works.
Yeah.
On again. Just punch it out there. Punch it as far as you can punch it. Come on. Chunky. That's a good one. That's a chunky. There. Woo. Yeah, on. That's right in front of you. I genuinely couldn't tell you what the difference is.
No, man, I know. I've been watching you retrieve. Stop doing my fancy retrieves.
I think just good angler out of luck. Nah, you'll get them.
Well, you can't walk away from fish, can you?
Nah.
I mean, they definitely do.
Alright, don't know what's going on there. I wanted to get onto him as well. You're on? There we go. Don't drop him. I'll tell you, we should get a half decent bag here. I reckon if you stick around for an hour or two. You're kidding me.
What is that?
Amongst all that, you managed to wrath. Oh no.
Oh well, there you go. Like you said, good angler, bad luck.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, half-time break. Look, Gunnermat has come out and really flexed its muscles there. Let's see what happens after half-time if they decide to keep the foot on the throat. Oh, yep. Right when I was about to call it. Oh, come off. Oh, it's back on. No, come off again. Come on. Yes. They're still hitting it. Yes. Oh. Sometimes you just want that one more. Even though you had a good day, you just want that one more to cap it off. So I'm pretty happy now. But now, obviously, I've got to see if this run continues. Can really ram it home now. Yeah, boy. I caught one just after half time as well. I'm not sure if I caught that on film. So this is the second one after half time. We've got a decent bag now. I think we've got about 10 fish. Alright, so because there were a few hits, I reckon there's a school right in front of us now. Alright, I'm going to do 10 more casts. If there's nothing in 10, we call it. Because I'm not gonna spend all day here. I either want them on. I'm not keen to just stick it out if they're going to be sporadic like that. I'm running low on energy now. Yes! Look, you guys know how much I absolutely love these things. Most underrated fish in the sea by a country mile. And some people might not think they're that remarkable. But I can do this all day, honestly. I love these things. See, during summer, you tend to get them a bit smaller than this. These guys, they're putting up a fair bit of a fight. Chunky fish. They get a lot bigger than this here too. Like, you get those real torpedoes here sometimes. In terms of bait, these are perfect. Like, you're gonna get perfect gummy chunks off this. And I think these last two, I'm gonna bleed them and I'm gonna eat them. All right, let's try to piff a cast into that exact spot again. All right, that's right on it again. Oh, yep, got a hit. They're chasing it. Yeah, oh, got him. Will be the most active one of the bunch so far. There he is, jumping around. Dang, another chunky fish. See, look at that. I was so close to calling it. Far out. Oh! I mean, I know I've caught a heap of them, but it's still exciting every time you get a hit. Just gets the adrenaline going. They're actually, usually they hit me right at my feet. But they're actually all the way down there. And that's it. That's that one little zone that they're in. That's why it's important to sort of refine your gear. Make sure you have nice thin braid, light, long rod. Otherwise, it's just not the same feel. You're not getting yourself into the zones that you need to be. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, yep. Let's finish off strong. Oh, he's come off. Get him. He's gone. No. You know what? He deserved that. Wasn't meant to be. You know what? I think I'm releasing from now on. Anyway, unless they're hooked really bad, I think that's enough. Because I've still got some in the freezer from last time. And really, you don't want them to get freezer burnt. But in saying that, I think snapper season, I will go through a fair bit of it. And all the rest of it, But in terms of what's coming up, actually, that's probably what I'm going to do next, is do a bit of a squid collection for snapper season. Straight away, I didn't even reel that in. Good fish, they're taking it out of me. So this is my favourite time of the tide. It's running out now. We're probably about an hour into the run out, and that's always when you get them firing. And I reckon that's right about when I came last time. So every time I come, I'm like, oh, I come a bit late. That's because I could have got a decent bag earlier and then finished off with a full bag. And there we go. Here's a releaser. Last cast. I'm kind of hoping nothing comes on. Otherwise, I can't help myself. All right, that's that. That's part one done of Battle of the Beaches in Victoria. First of many. I'm gonna give the other beaches another crack at it. Like, to be fair, week apart, conditions are different, you know. But look, Gunnamatta has a bit of a reputation. They lived up to it. Disappointing effort from the other two. Poor effort, didn't really show up. Just gave me nothing all day, really. Like, at least show a bit of effort, you know what I mean? You know, Gunnamatta, the old reliable. To be honest, at the start, I was a bit iffy. Didn't start off hot. I thought, oh, here we go again. You know, probably going to be a similar story to last week. But then, quick succession, in about 5 minutes, it gave me 3 fish. So it went bang, bang, bang. But then there was a bit of a lull for about half an hour. I thought, you know, maybe it sort of thought, you know, job done here. Don't really need to show anymore to get over the line here. So it decided to give me a bit of a lull. But then it really started to flex, and we got a good run of fish there. Ended up with a decent haul. It's lived up to its reputation today. But all jokes aside, I think what you saw there was a really good guide if you want to fish here with lures. You know, every other time I've come here, it's sort of been a little bit too late. So I fished the start of that run in and an hour after, and I've got a solid bag. I've left them biting. The only problem with Gunnamatta is it's absolutely packed. Look, I'm sure the other beaches are fine. I've caught fish on Anzac Beach before, like heaps of salmon there. I genuinely do think the conditions weren't right for it last week. Had the northerly wind, but the swell was just too high, and it's just too rough and difficult to fish. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to be doing a bit of prep for snapper season. I've done a couple of Western Port sessions in the meantime, so you'll see that come up soon. But yeah, overall, it's been a tough, quiet winter. And at the end of the day, you know, we're out here having a crack, and yeah, pretty happy with that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Definitely appreciate you all. Drop a comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you soon for a big snapper season, hopefully.